Hello, this is Maria from Maria's Way of Life. Welcome to my channel. I don't know what happened today, but I'm going to start 2 vlogs this week, 2 separate ones, because I just think they deserve their separate video. So I went into my closet right now and I'm like catching my breath like always because I wanted to take this out. I bought this at the 99-cent store for like $2.99, $3.99, I don't remember. It has 18 compartments and I initially was using it to store units and tens, blocks, or manipulatives. That's the word I'm trying to use. And now I am so annoyed by using these baggies. If you don't know what these are Ziploc bags with labeled and everything. I mean, yes, plus zeros. And then in here, there's a seed. See how it has the plus zero? So these are for the addition facts. And it takes so much of my time. I love it. Don't get me wrong. Like, the idea is there. And it was awesome that there's a way to organize this. But I'm getting anxious about next year. And I'm like, this is not running as fast as I would like it to be. So, I mean, I can only get better every year, right? And just so you know, I was considering taking another job and I applied and I did get it, but I had made my mind to stay here now. So now I can say it because I was kind of eating me and now I'm getting anxious to start the new year. The only thing is that there are, I want to say like 28 different seeds that they can get for their watermelon facts, and there's only 18 compartments. So what I think I'm going to do is I am going to join a couple of them, especially towards the end, like the mixed ones and the minus 10s and 12s or something like that. Is it 10s? Or the doubles. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do, I think. That way I have enough spaces. So let's see how this works out. I think I want to keep this like right under my desk because, oops, I think I'm gonna keep this right under my desk and then just pull it out when I am done grading them, which I just did right now. Right behind me, let me show you. This drawer system right here, in which I have I remember now, I did do a video on this. I have this sheet right here. So that is super easy for me to grab. And I was even thinking, considering getting another toolbox so that I can put these in those drawers. But the truth is, I have one too many toolboxes in the classroom. And I think one more would just drive me a little nuts. I wish like I could put a smaller version here. But there's only with, I think 16 compartment, like a small one. And it won't work. I know aesthetically I will be like annoyed, and I think if I can just pull this as I am like grading those facts, I think it'll be so much easier. I might be wrong, but let's give it a try. So I'm gonna go ahead and start using it now towards the end of the year. I think it'll work. We will see. As a matter of fact, I'm seeing my stamps there, and these are the ones I use. I think I might even take one of these dividers out and then just leave the stamp and the stamps that I use for that in here as well. I don't know that I want to do that. Let's see how it unravels. I'm going to go ahead and use it. Let's see. Okay, so I absolutely loved it. One of my good friends came in as I was trying to figure things out, and I did end up not putting the minus zeros all the way to minus 10 and then the mixed numbers because that comes towards the end of the year. So I didn't mix them because I think she was right. Like, it would just, she knows me and she knows how I organize my things. So she's like, no, you're not gonna like it. So all I need to do now is label them. I also told her there's no need to label them. I can see them right in there. And she just looked at me, like gave me the look and said, you're gonna label them. And I think I am. No, I don't think I am. I am labeling this. So I'll label them. This is what they turn out to look like. I love it. I'm gonna leave it right above the actual fact sheets. And then I'm just gonna pull it when I'm ready to grade. And then it'll be easy peasy. So let me show you what it looks like. The end result today. Tomorrow I will show you how it looks with the labels. But all I have to do is open this and then they're ready. I don't have any plus zeros except for one, and I kind of taped it back there to see how that would look. And I think I'll do that for every single one of them. But this way I can just pull out whatever they pass, and then they can go over here, and then they can go over here and just glue it to their seed sequence paper, and that's how it'll roll. So that's exciting. The other thing I did is I did leave once in here 3 of the, I think I'm gonna take that out, 3 of the pads that I use. So what I end up using is I take them out, I open them, and then if they got 100%, I'll stamp them with that. If they kind of left most of the page blank, I'll put please memorize. So that's what that says. And then if they are almost done with it, but they miss 1 or 2, I stop and I put check your work. And then that's what I stamp. So I stamp this one in black, and then I put blue, please memorize, and then 100% if they got 40 out of 40. So I'm going to leave them in here because I thought that would be better. Instead of me pulling them every time, then I can always just pull this, and I like to grade over there by that table. And so I can just take my little, what is this called? My little toolbox? My travel toolbox, and then go grade over there. And that would be awesome. Or I can just pull it and grade on my desk. Whatever I choose to do, I am in love. I like it. And I have another one, like I said, at home. I don't know if I said that, but I do have another one at home. So what I'll do is I'll bring it in so that I can put the remainder seats in there. And then I'll also go ahead and probably make copies of it so that I can have some of my former 4th grade volunteers that come in during the recesses to help me out and start cutting for the next year. I'm excited. I'm glad I'm sharing this with you. I hope you like that. I will show you how it looks once it's all labeled. Good morning. It is now the following week, but I want to continue what I started last week. It is May 1st today, Wednesday, May 1st. And I'm excited to show you something because last week I started organizing the seeds for the mathematical facts, like addition and subtraction facts. And I did have an additional one that I wanted to put in. I'm sure you just saw in the last clips. I kind of don't remember where I left off, but I was at Walmart this morning because today is Principal's Day and Lunch Hero Day, so I wanted to go get something small for them. And I saw this because I had to pass by the craft section. Of course, what teacher doesn't go to those areas? Hopefully it's not just me. And I found this. It is, oh, sorry. It is a Organizer Elite series, and it's, I don't even know what brand it is. My Boutique, and it's from Walmart, and it was on the jewelry craft section. I don't even know what it's called, but it does have 32 compartments, which means I needed 28, and this is just perfect. So what's gonna end up happening, I just walked in, I left my cart there. I should probably be getting ready, but I really wanted to do this because I meant to do this since yesterday. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna transfer these right here. The only thing is I'm not going to be able to use the, one sec. Okay, that was an important call. Got that. I am going to work on those seed sequence for the fact fluency addition and subtraction for my class. And this is, yes, to help me still at the end of the year, but mostly I'm thinking of the new school year. So at this point, what you're going to be seeing is a mixture of me getting ready for next year as well as finishing up this year. One of the things that I reflect upon is whether or not a system worked. And I love how that system worked in terms with the kids, but for me to like actually sit down and pass out those little seeds, it was a lot. And in the program when you buy it, I think it's made for some type of label so that they can just kind of like sticker it's a sticker label, but I don't think that will work for me. I like stapling their little certificate. And if you haven't seen that video, please go ahead and check it out. I want to say I did math fact fluency, I titled it. If not, I'll try and link it below. But I did talk about how I do that in the classroom, and it works really well. The grading process, just the fact about giving it back to them, it was a little time consuming, and I just needed a change. So that part, as soon as I do that, then it'll be awesome and it'll work out. I also have a list that I keep, and I'm going to go ahead and set up my teacher planner and kind of like dissect it, because I have made one for one-stop teacher, and now I'm going to separate that into 3, and you'll see how I do that, because I want to use my happy planner. I'm excited, and I've decided to do that. The other thing that is keeping me on task with getting things done for next year and this year as well is jotting down the things that I have no control over right now until I get my class list, or until we start that first week of school or anything like that goes in here. This is a July to June, I think it's 18. No, I don't know. July to, it's an 18-month planner, I think. And it's a monthly planner from Mambi as well. And it's one of their deluxe ones. I absolutely love it. And it's going to stay on my desk. And I'll show you a little bit. Like here. You see how easy that was to manipulate? I started doing the list. And this is daily task for July. So this is like that last week of July that I come in to kind of get things together. That's if I get back from Mexico on time. So this is what's gonna get done. And then I also started, so if let me try and show you here. So if I go to July, I've already, let me turn the camera. To July, I kind of already set it up. I did sticker a little bit because I'm passionate about that, and Mambi's really good at doing that. And I think this is where I'll put, I like to write bucket filler notes for my students. If you don't know what that is, I will be making a video on that hopefully soon. I know I have a little bit throughout the year, and it's all over TPT, so you can take a look at that. But I am going to write the student's name of whom I wrote this month for. Then I want to start documenting immediately, because I had so many issues this year. Parents that need to be contacted because students' behavior is not okay, so I can nip it right in the first month of school. Then 3 of the important things I'm going to go in here. One of them is I create a Class Dojo video for the first day of school, so I want to go ahead and get that done. So it's ready to go for, I think we start August 12th. And then fluency assessments, math and reading, and I mean that like fact fluency, reading fluency, and start reading, start math, and Renaissance plays. That's what we have here. So those are really important that I am going to work in through the first 3 weeks of school. There's just about for one more. I haven't figured out what I'm going to use that for, but moving on, like I made a pencil list yesterday of like NTSS stuff that I want to cover at the beginning of the year with my team, because I think they're critical. And now that I've been in a year here, like I feel more comfortable knowing what's expected. So these are things or notes that I want to go over. And then I think I'm a little lost, guys. These are the things that I need to get done before the students get to me. So I'm sorry that I'm like all over the place. I'm just trying to find things. I need some dividers. That's what I need. I do love this huge paper clips from Paper Studio from Hobby Lobby. I love them, love them, love them. So I use them in my planners now. But anyway, I love how this is working out for me, and it's keeping me on task. So that's what I'll be working on, and anything that I work on is either going to go here or in my daily to-do list from this year, my planner this year, which is mostly digital. Today, I want to finish that fact fluency thing. I don't know how it's going to work out. I'll show you a little bit, snips here and there, but that is my goal for today. There are a couple of things that are coming up, so please, please, please keep up with my vlogs if you can. A couple of things coming up are Mother's Day gifts that we currently started working on, and I'll show you what that looks like. Also, I have one other thing. I'm working on homework folders for next year. I'm working on printing out the homework for next year, like the first 3 weeks only, like not the whole year. And just getting those things done. I bought a Fluency decodable, I think it's a packet. I don't know what to call it. A packet from TPT that I absolutely love. I don't think I saw it last year because I was looking for it for something for homework and I wasn't able to find it. I actually printed it out. It's sitting on my desk right now. But I want to show you all of that coming up. I think today we're going to focus on the fact fluency. I'm going to wrap up this video, upload it for you guys, and then I'll show you in a different one, probably wearing the same thing, what I'm doing for Mother's Day. For now, let me let you go, and I'm going to start working on whatever I can. I still have like good 5 minutes or not. Taking these seeds out of the box where I currently have them, like the bunch, like it's just a little complicated. I didn't think it was gonna be that hard, but it is. So that's taking me a while. So that's what you're gonna see me do. Taking any opportunity I can to do it. Right now it's our first recess, and I figure I'll talk to you and let you know that, oh my God, it's frustrating. But look how cool they're gonna fit here. Now, I did stumble into another issue, and let me close it before I drop them, and then I don't wanna know what could happen. But look how cool they're gonna end up looking. I didn't realize that it was very scratched from the center part. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but it is scratched like horribly. Like someone dragged it across the store. This was $6, like $5.89 or something. So I think it's totally worth it for my sanity. Yes, I would totally pay for this again if I needed to. So this is gonna work out good, I think. The only problem is scratched, and I should have returned it, but I don't want to. So I am going to go home, and I think there's actually a watermelon that comes, I think it's like a half sheet that looks like that, and I think I'll print it on the label paper and then just put it here to label the box, and I will call it a day. Or maybe once I labeled every square. So this whole, I don't know how much I bought it for. I don't remember. It was a year ago. But this whole thing, I'll link it below. It's from TPT. And I think what I'm going to end up doing is just, maybe I will cut this in label paper and then use them here, and maybe it won't bother me as much. I mean, I was still gonna label it, but I don't know if it's gonna be a lot of work doing that. I'll figure it out. I'm gonna take it home today. Once I have every single seed in here. Okay, what I did for next year is I printed these out. Last year I printed them on cardstock and just taped them at the closet doors. But this year I printed them on regular paper, and I think I'm gonna back them up with construction just to give them a border. Construction paper, like so. And so I'll staple 4 corners. That's my goal for today. And then I also printed out, these are 24 per sheet, which works out perfect for my class because I have 24 students. And then I printed both the addition facts and the subtraction fact seeds, and once that is, these I won't finish for sure. It's going to be an ongoing thing, but I thought, you know, I will show you what I'm doing to get ready for that. This I want to finish, so I will feel accomplished. Also, the other thing I printed out was the sheets. So what I did is I copied it like this to flip it over, and this is going to be hole punch with the 11 disc bound system so that I can put it into my, not my teacher planner, but my data planner, kind of where I'm keeping all their scores and stuff. So you'll see that when I put that together. So for now, I wanted to make sure I had that printed. So I'm gonna go ahead and put all of this together, and then I'll check in with you at the end of the day to see how much progress I made or not with this. But my goal is at least to transfer these here. Then these are just the addition facts. I think I mentioned that on my last, like I said, this is a whole different week, so I don't remember what was the last thing I said, but these are just the addition facts, and I was gonna put the subtraction facts in a similar container, but this happened. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring in the subtraction facts. If they're in Ziplocs, put them in here, as well as transfer these. I will not even start this monster today. I'll probably have, like, towards the end of the year, some of the 5th graders volunteer to cut these out for me. We'll see if that's possible, because at the end of the year, you know, we are trying to get ready and they'll be done with state testing and they feel a little bit more relaxed. So we'll see if they can help me. All right, I'll check in with you later. And I am super exhausted too, but look at that. It looks good. There's a couple of compartments without some, but you know what? It is much more compact than carrying 2 of them. And they all fit in here. Like, I am so excited. So I will be finding some labels because it is kind of scratched. That's the only bummer. But other than that, like, if I leave it like this, I wouldn't have an issue like with access to this. So that's what I needed the most, like to have really good access to them. So mission accomplished. So not only is it like ready to finish up this year, but also I got started with cutting some of the seeds. I only did 2 pages, and then some of my girls said that they will help me. So I'm gonna trust onto them that project. When we have fun Fridays, they like to help me. So hey, what better way for them to really help out this teacher right here. They're really awesome girls, by the way. I finished stapling these, so these are ready to go, and I am really excited. Initially I thought I wasn't going to use it. It was just too much. My first year and first, you know, as I am going through the year, and I'm like, what worked, what didn't. This is something that worked. I wish I was more consistent with it, because for a while, like, I forgot and then I didn't do it. The system works. I love it. And I'll link the TPT store below so that you can take a look at it and you judge for yourself. There are many ways of implementing this in your classroom. It doesn't have to be the way I use it. The TPT seller actually created different forms of keeping track of this. You can keep track of it only. You don't have to do the seeds. I think she did it where you can actually do it on a label paper. What else did I see? There's like, I don't know, just multiple ways of doing it. Please go ahead if you're interested, check out the TPT store. No, I'm not affiliated, or no, I just something that I really like in my classroom. I haven't even, to be honest, I don't think I've even reviewed it. That's just how it is. But it is a really, really good program that I liked implementing in my first grade classroom, and the kids they really do get pumped about it. They want to see those seeds in their sequence charts. And for today, I just wanted to wrap up that one thought from last week, because it was bugging me that I couldn't access those seeds immediately, and now it works and I don't have to think about it for next year. Upcoming videos, I do have a Mother's Day activity that I want to share with you guys, but I just don't want to do so many. I have so many things in my brain, and now they're down on paper. That's the good thing. So I think tomorrow I'll focus on showing you what we're doing for Mother's Day, and I think you'll like it. I really did enjoy it. It's actually something that one of my colleague friends taught me how to do, and I'm gonna implement it in my classroom this year. Guys, thank you so much for keeping up with this crazy girl. I love you guys so much. Thank you for just keeping up with my vlogs and with my craziness in planning. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to be that one teacher that it's not perfect in her classroom. I am a human. I am going through a weight loss journey. I am enjoying to the core planning and doing plan with me's. It's like my relaxed time. It's my me time. So hey, like I said before, do you and let the world go around. Love you guys. Take care. But more than anything, God bless you.